what he's got, because granted, with Atozy's titles, they're a little disingenuous. It says Jack Doherty accidentally outed himself as a fraud. Now, granted, we already know that he's a fraud. But I'm curious what he's done to further cement the fact that he's a fraud. Because we already know from the last video that we just saw. So I'm curious what more that he's done has made it even worse. And let's face it, there's nothing gets my blood pumping in a boil better than Jack Doherty and his ilk. So this will get you fired up to doing more stuff. So, let's see how Jack Dumbass has fucked up yet again.
This IRL streamer has been on a downward spiral after putting his friend's life at risk and scamming his fans, and he was now outed as being a fraud, as the dude just keeps getting a reaction for his dumb actions. And not only physically as well, as stated earlier, he also outed himself as a fraud and asked the interviewer to not include it. So if you see my recent videos on Jack...
Wait, fucking wait.
Outed himself as a fraud.
Okay, we don't have context.
And asked the interviewer to not include it. So if you see my recent videos on Jack, you might have seen that he's been falling down a staircase perpetually for the last couple of weeks. My first video covering Jack was exactly 1 year ago on February 25th, and so much has happened since then that it's kind of surprising how it all turned out. Which all started with a 13-year-old Jack back in 2016 showing up to the FaZe house.
Wait. Is he supposed to be 13 here? Chat. Does he look like he's 13 in this video? I think he looks like 10. He looks like he's 10 years old here, not 13. Yeah, he cannot be 13 years old in this. Like, I know Jack looks kinda young, but I'm sorry, this is not 13 years old. Well, Atozy, here's like, somebody in my YouTube videos, said that apparently Jack Doherty's family isn't rich, it's him that's rich and he's supporting his parents. I don't know how true that is, because I'm pretty sure his parents are rich, he grew up rich, and that's why he could basically spend all of his fucking days making videos and become the jack-off that he is. But, yeah, I mean, okay, so Atozy said 13, I'm calling this as 10. So he's been doing this since he's 10 fucking years old.
16 showing up to the FaZe house uninvited, along with some extremely questionable parental choices for allowing their kid to do that in the first place. He's now evolved into one of the most obnoxious streamers to have ever set foot on the internet. And a whole plethora of things have happened. You have the sucker punch, the lawsuit revolving the sucker punch, the almost ending your friends.
Okay. Lawsuit is a bit disingenuous there, because as we remember, she didn't get sued. It was the insurance company. The insurance company would not cover him for shit that happened at the party because of it. Like it wasn't his place or something. So it's not exactly that he got sued. Yeah, his bodyguard may have gotten sued by the guy that he sucker punched, but Jack didn't get sued like it was suggested. Like, that was just something like the insurance company refused to cover him for damages, and he was some kind of thing, but he didn't actually get this, like, major lawsuit that caused him a problem. So that's kind of disingenuous about what was being said there. The McLaren thing, this one pissed me the fuck off. His shit in the McLaren, where he wipes out, wrecks his McLaren, and then uses his injured fucking cameraman as a goddamn prop. And even though the man's bleeding from his head, says, here, take the camera and film me so I can look all tragic for my fans.
His life, then forcing your friend to film him for his clickbait YouTube video so he can also click farm just like he did with the sucker punch video. Then you have crypto pump and dumps, and now gambling. A true highlight from that car crash though was this.
Listen, man. I just crashed my car. I lost 200 grand. I need to make my money back somehow.
Right. And that obviously resulted in Kick permanently banning him for dangerous behavior. And I'm saying permanently banned like this because that aged like milk, as 3 months later, he's now...
Who called it? Who fucking called it back in the day? When that McLaren video dropped, and that got him booted off of Kick, who was it again that said, yeah, we'll see how long this lasts, because he makes them a shit ton of money? Is it? Yeah. So, don't say I didn't warn anybody that's surprised that Kick took him back. Because I called that the moment they announced it. I said, how long is this going to last? Because he is their cash cow.
Been unbanned. Apparently, Kick does not hold their word and will fold for anyone who gives their platform enough relevance, even though if said streamer allegedly has a lot of botted traffic. Because it's very obvious they're sending a clear message with this. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, if that wasn't enough, right after the McLaren incident, Jack was caught once again in the middle of a self-inflicted controversy because the dude just keeps shooting himself in the foot when it comes to his own reputation and credibility.
And he does this because it gets him clicks. Let's not fuck around with this. Jack does this shit because he knows it gets people to tune in to his stream. That's why he does it. People tune into his stream, people watch his videos, that gets him ad revenue, that gets him fucking donations. That's why he does this shit. He does it specifically because it is controversial. He is quasi kind of a lolcow. He's actually doing this, like, he's not doing it to make himself look bad, like Boogie does. You know, he's not lolcowing like Boogie. But he's deliberately doing this controversial shit because he is effectively a chaos streamer. And it's, you know, you've got people like Charlie and Atozy and God knows how many other content creators on YouTube that are talking about him and making videos about him. So people are going to go, holy shit, I gotta check this out live and see if this is as fucking crazy as it seems like in the videos. And so they tune into his streams. That's netting him ad revenue. He's still got plenty of stupid-ass fucking simps throwing him donations left, right, and center, which is allowing him to live his fucking $1 million lifestyle. So he's doing it because it fucking works. If people didn't watch him, this shit wouldn't work. But because there are, unfortunately, a lot of stupid fucking people on this planet. We have 7 billion people residing on this rock right now. A lot of them are stupid.
I wish instead of shooting himself in the foot, Jack would aim higher. Maybe the femoral artery or, preferably, the head.
Beats. No. Naughty. We don't wish that upon anyone. I appreciate the sentiment because Jack pisses us all off, but we do not wish the unaliving of anyone on this stream. I think Jack should get his ass kicked more than a few times, absolutely. But that's it. And, Western Dead, thank you for the follow.
Because he just starts straight up launching crypto meme coins where he just rug pulls his own audience over and over again. This one was kind of funny because at the end, like, his plan massively backfired because sure, he was able to get a little bit of money out probably, but I don't even think he made 1% of what he was hoping to make from all this.
Wait, I missed that. Is he not making money? Hang on.
Like, his plan massively backfired because sure, he was able to get a little bit of money out probably, but I don't even think he made 1% of what he was hoping to make from all this. And he just took this massive reputation hit.
But he didn't. That's the thing he did. Jack Doherty did not do the rug pull for money. No. Atozy's referring to Jack's crypto rug pull, where he did a shitcoin and pumped up its value and then killed the coin and took the profits from the coin, which was like almost nothing probably, and a whole bunch of people lost their money because of it. So that's what this is referring to. But guaranteed, Jack did not do the rug pull for money. He did it. He did it just to fuck with people. Okay? Let's not mess around here. He did the crypto scam specifically to fuck with people. Because he's a chaos stream. So he did it deliberately to cause chaos, to basically have people probably go on Twitter or something and read about Jack rug pulling them, which I'm sorry, if you're buying a fucking crypto coin from Jack goddamn Doherty, what did you expect in the first place? And the people in his audience that are standing and sipping for him probably applauded. Everybody clapped. And they probably threw him more money. Because they love seeing him do it. That's why I say when it comes to these chaos streamers, like Jack Doherty, like Johnny Somali, the fault is not only with the streamer themselves. The streamer absolutely bears responsibility for this. It's also the audience that continues to tune in day after day after day and spend, and give him all kinds of money. You have to look at the audience too. The audience is what allows him to continue to do this. Yeah, exactly, Ping. Especially with Johnny. With Johnny, they'll actually like spend whatever currency that they're using to get Johnny to do stuff. They're basically doing the same thing with Jack. They're doing whatever currency, either bits or donations or what have you, to get him to do shit. And he's just making money hand over fist, so why wouldn't he do it? There's no downside for him. He never gets in trouble. He never suffers any consequences. So why shouldn't he keep doing it? So yeah, the blame is on Jack, but the blame is also on his audience. And never forget that.
Just to put things in perspective, like Boogie2988's coin pumped way harder than Jack Doherty's. And that really made people go, hold up, how many people are actually watching this guy? So that caused a new effect, and then people started bringing up, oh wait, and that's when the botting allegations started to resurface again.
Okay, Jack Doherty with the views. Look at robot views. Okay, let's see Stable Ronaldo. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoa.
His chat's moving quite a bit faster.
Yeah, it's safe to say that doesn't look right. But now he's pulling some new tricks out of his bag to, I guess, maybe counteract the botting allegation.
And let's be honest. Are we surprised that Jack bots his audience? Are we surprised at all? Because I'm not 100% sure about how ad revenue works, but if I'm not mistaken, even if it's bots in your viewing audience, you still get ad revenue from that, don't you? Even if there are bots that are in your viewers that are not actually being active, that still grants you ad revenue, does it not? I'm not 100% sure on this because I haven't looked into the metric because I don't count on ads for anything in terms of revenue. I don't even consider ads revenue for any of my streams. But I'm thought that if you're getting bots in your audience that are like actively watching your stream, I thought that actually gets you ad revenue. I thought. Now, again, I could be wrong. And as far as people were asking, like, I haven't seen anything from Johnny Well, that's because the South Korean government took away all of his streaming equipment. He's not allowed to stream. His gear has been confiscated, so he can't stream.
Because now he's trying to offer the chance of winning $100.
Wait. What was that first one? Flash by too quick. Hang on. 50 Cent NLE Choppa Stream. Retweet and comment for... Wow, he's actually going this way? He's actually doing a retweet and comment for a chance to win $100. Really? $100.
Chance of winning 100.
Giving away $100 to a bunch of people throughout the stream, so retweet and comment a way to send you the money. Okay, I'm sorry. If you're gonna give Jack fucking Doherty any means of sending you money, you are just asking for him to do something bad with that information. Giving Jack Doherty any of your personal information is one of the biggest fucking mistakes you can ever make, because he is not above doing something incredibly scummy just to get clicks with your information. Like, don't think that he wouldn't take that information and try and dox you or try and get you fucked up by using your personal information or contact information to, like, send the cops after you on a false allegations or something. Do not think you would be above him, because I guarantee it would be.
$100 if you simply watch his streams. I love how this dude's
Oh, I bet
solution
he
to like
could.
all of his problems is let's throw some money at it. Low viewership? Alright.
I mean, ping? Theoretically, it should be $100 per person, but as you said, it would not be surprising if it was just spreading $100 out to a bunch of people. And I do think he has more than $100 to offer, but he's being a cheap ass. He 100% is being a cheap ass. That's it, because like $100, he'd earn that in ad revenue from one stream.
Alright, we'll throw some money at it. My
probably
security
have to
guard
actually.
sucker punched someone and then I live streamed it all, then used it to clip farm and gain more viewers. Throw some money at that problem.
There's certain calculated decisions I have to make where it's like going through a lawsuit, blah, blah, but it's like not all the time. It goes there, you just settle, give them money, everyone's happy, it's cool, whatever.
I also love how he just concluded that his bodyguard assaulting a random.
Wait. Okay. Okay, I want to hear this again.
Calculated decisions I have to make where it's like going through a lawsuit, blah, blah, but it's like not all the time. It goes there, you just settle, give them money, everyone's happy, it's cool.
Dude, take the dick out of your mouth and talk like a normal fucking human being instead of mumbling around the cock that you're swallowing. I could barely understand a fucking word that man just said. The only thing I got is it was a calculated thing, and basically with a lawsuit, you just throw money at it and it goes away. Seb? Don't think I won't have the mods bonk you with a timeout. Watch yourself there, gamer.
Whatever.
I also love how he just concluded that his bodyguard assaulting a random person at a party that he live streamed and used to clip farm to gain more viewers is just a cost of doing business. That really just sets the bar for the kind of guy he is. But that's also exactly what happened after the car wreck that he caused himself when his friend's face was busted open, and weeks later, when trying to clean his image, he started this live stream with a surprise intention of gifting his friend Michael a jet ski.
Full girlfriend buys her boyfriend a freaking boat, guys.
Man.
Yeah, I know, Lurk. I know. He is... Jack Doherty is not what anything could be colloquially considered as a man. He is a child. I don't care what his age is. Mentally, he's a fucking... he's a spoiled child. And until all that wealth gets stripped away from him, he will always be a wealthy child.
Gifting his friend Michael a jet ski.
Cool girlfriend buys her boyfriend a freaking boat. Guys, I'm moving to a house on the water. So now we have 3 jet skis, but technically we have 4 jet skis because you guys don't know. I crashed my McLaren 3 days ago, literally 3 days before my birthday. And one of my best friends / filmer, Michael David, was in the car. So I'm going to make it up to him and I'm going to get him a supercharged jet ski, the one he's been wanting for forever. And he was literally going to take out like a loan to get this jet ski. So he wants it really, really badly. So I'm just going to get it for him because he deserves it after everything I put him through, and I feel bad. So I'm going to make it up to him, even though
Oh yeah, you really feel bad about it. Do not fuck with this. You do not care. She is a prop for you, just like this young lady standing next to you is a prop. And don't even try to pretend like she bought you a boat. don't even try and pretend she paid for that. 'Cause she didn't. Okay? That is bullshit. You just are throwing your money around again. In addition to saying that, I guess he said he got a house on the ocean. So I don't know if this is a rental or if he actually purchased another fucking house. Again, he's just throwing his wealth around. He's basically saying, look at me, look at how awesome I am. I'm rich, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And you know what? People believe it. That's why they keep giving him money to allow him to keep living it this way. The people that he's conning are giving him the money to live this way. And the girls like this are there for his money, not his dick. Because as I said before, I guarantee you, she is not fucking him. He is like, yeah, he is probably an OS girl that he manages. But are they fucking? No, probably not. He might be sitting in the goon chair while she's actually fucking someone like an actual man. But that'd be about it. You know, he's in the cuck chair, if anything.
You know, it's my birthday. I got the people from Broward Motorsports pulling up with a brand new 300 horsepower supercharged jet ski to surprise Michael David for everything I put him through.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's like a I'm sorry.
Jack.
That's a I'm sorry gift. No, I'm kidding.
Debbie Michael David. I'm glad he's okay.
Oops.
No, notice, not once. Not fucking once did she look at him. She wasn't smiling. She wasn't looking at him.
Cheer 100 math. Ember is way cuter anyway.
Thank you, Trackin. What it picked up? Dare cap? Who's rocking a dare cap? Oh, you're talking about Atozy, yes. Who knows Bad Wolf? I don't know why. But, no. Even when he hugs her, yeah, she did not want to touch him. You could tell she did not want to even touch him. Not looking at them the whole time, looking at the fucking camera. And they want us to believe that they're boyfriend and girlfriend. Bull fucking shit.
Cheer 100 Ember would rock that chick's outfit better than she can.
Yeah? You think so? Think I could rock it better? I mean, I got the belly shirt, and the pants are kind of tight. What do you think? Think I could rock the outfit better than her? Huh? I got the hips for it. Yes, ankles, you Puritans. Yes, here's your ankles, my Puritans. Look at that. She can't do this, can she? Huh? She can't do this.
I'm glad he's okay.
Oops. My reckless actions almost killed you, but here's a jet ski. Enjoy.
The key is not to drive your jet ski in the dark. This is against the law, not even just that. This ain't right.
But the YouTuber Packgod recently uploaded.
Yeah, so say DJ Khaled, who got stuck in a fucking canal. Yeah.
An interview with Jack Doherty on his channel, and honestly, I am surprised that he got, number one, Jack in the call, and that Jack stayed in the call for that long.
So one thing that a lot of people were asking about that I'll just relay for you is your primary source of income. Where would you say you make the most amount of money on the internet? If you don't mind disclosing that. If you do, that's
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're digging for the OnlyFans answer. No, I'm kidding, but obviously, I mean, it's not like, so that's not known. But yeah, I mean, a decent amount of my money comes from OnlyFans management and that side of things, and but also a decent chunk of my monthly income comes from my own stuff. I have a kick deal. I have a gambling deal. I have a YouTube channel and a bunch of other stuff. So
Not like that's like new information, but what's really interesting about this interview is this is the first time anyone has actually pressed Jack about shilling OF and gambling to a young fan base. And Jack,
Yeah, the gambling thing. What? The gambling thing I didn't know about. The OF, yeah, we knew about it. Fuck, the girl he was just glomming onto is one of his OF models that he pimps. So that's nothing new. The deal with Kick, nothing new. What's the gambling thing? What kind of gambling thing does he shill for? That one's a new one. I wasn't aware of him doing anything like that. Does anybody know what gambling thing he does? Yeah, I mean, it's got to be something on Kick, because that's kind of a Kick thing. Obviously I don't either, Atozy, that's why I'm asking. Leo, I think theoretically it does. Yeah. I don't know. Like, that's the one thing with Kick. That's one reason why I started on Twitch instead of Kick, because for all the problems Twitch has, it was not a gambling and crypto haven like Kick is. Which, despite the fact that Kick is trying to clean their shit up, supposedly, granted, they just let Jack back on the platform, so maybe they're not trying to clean up too hard. They are, okay, it says later, Duran? Okay. I'll let that cook then. Yeah, that's one reason why I don't stream on Kick. Like, I have Kick set up as a backup plan if something ever happens on Twitch, but I want to avoid Kick because it is still a very, like, politically heavy crypto gambling haven that will not be a good place for me to stream on, because it's... What kind of audience am I going to be able to cultivate on Kick? Kick is not exactly known... Yes, there are some, but Kick is not known for having VTubers on its platform. And how many people are going to be looking for me there? No, J10, it's K-I-C-K. Not that messaging platform that is known to be a PDF haven. That's not the same thing.
Jack did not take this well at all. Like, the dude was so uncomfortable that he just kept deflecting throughout this entire interview.
So basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to get paid to stream yourself gambling, correct?
Basically.
Okay, and do you have some sort of code where like someone can sign up with your code and then you'll get a percent of that?
What are you, the feds?
I'm just wondering. I mean, do you have a code? Because I mean, there's a lot of ethical issues people have.
What? Interesting choice there. He's saying, do you have a code for people to sign up? Which is a common thing, by the way. Like, there are plenty of YouTubers that have shilled out for online gambling. Like, even the unsub guys have done online gambling thing, where it's, if you use a code, you get X amount of whatever, and I have no doubt that the content creator whose code that they're using is getting a bit of a kickback. That is standard practice. So why is he suddenly getting so defensive? Why suddenly is he going, what are you, a fed? When he's talking about something that is exceedingly common in the content creator space for content creator codes. What's he getting so nervous about? What is Packgod getting close to finding out about?
Okay, and do you have some sort of code where like someone can sign up with your code and then you'll get a percent of that?
What are you, the feds?
I'm just wondering. I mean, do you have a code? Because I mean, there's a lot of ethical issues people have with people.
No, actually, I don't have a code yet. We haven't even figured all that out yet. But it's more of like I just rock the brand. You know, I don't even gotta gamble. I don't like gambling. I'm not really for gambling.
I'm gonna rock the brand. I'm not even for gambling. But you are gonna be more than happy to take money from a gambling site or company to shill their products. Dude, you're not fucking fooling anybody. He is not fooling anyone with this bullshit right now. This guy would sell out his own fucking mother for clout, okay? Let us not fuck with the bullshit. If he could get money and or clout on the internet, he would sell out his own fucking parents. He doesn't care about anyone. He is a completely selfish, entitled little fucking prick. And does not care about anyone. He's a goddamn sociopath. And he only cares about himself. Everyone else in the world is nothing but a prop for him. He does not have the capacity in his pea brain to have empathy for anyone.
Cheer 100. I just want to point out that facial hair is pathetic.
Yeah, Dragon, I was gonna say something about it. I was letting him cook and dig himself a little bit deeper before I went to it. But yeah, this fucking, shit on his chin, because it literally looks like he's smeared shit on his chin with this quote-unquote facial hair. He's got the dirty ass upper lip. Like, it looks like he got dirt on his upper lip and he smeared shit on his chin. Like, this is pathetic.
I'm not for gambling, but he's signing a gambling deal. Horrifying fact, gambling addicts have the highest rates of ending their own lives out of all addictions. I don't know the kind of deal that Jack is signing, but I've been offered some pretty big gambling deals before, which obviously I denied. But I can talk a little bit about how that was structured, as the deal seemed to be pretty industry standard, as it was simply emailed to me. I was offered a flat fee for promotions, plus a percentage of the money generated from my code or link, which directly means I was offered a percentage of what my audience loses. I don't know about you guys, but that straight up feels like blood money to me. Obviously, what I was offered probably looks a little bit different than when Jack signed, but if I were to guess, and this is pure speculation, I have no idea, just some educated guessing here, he would probably be paid a monthly fee for a banner or logo on his streams, and then an hourly payment for when he streams himself gambling, most likely with house money. And then on top of that, he'll likely get a percentage for what his code or link generates. So here's Jack squirming.
That Atozy is exactly right. That is probably exactly the deal that they made. So every time he streams, he's gonna have that banner that Atozy was just saying somewhere on his stream. Whenever he actually gambles, he won't be spending any of his money. It's going to be their money. It's going to basically be crypto. It's going to be fake money. And yeah, like he is exactly right, because that's how they do it. It's not a secret. This is like with all of their quote unquote top tier streamers that they hook into a contract. That's what they do, because what the whole purpose is, if they see the streamer gambling, they're gonna the reviewer is going to say, oh, cool, he's making a ton of money. Because it's not only the gambling site is going to give him funny money to bet. They're also going to have him in a specific server designed to pay out. That's the other thing that Atozy is not saying here, is that they will actually put him into a server specifically for him that will do nothing but pay out. And so he's just going to be winning. And all of his audience is going to say, holy shit, he's winning a crap ton. I'm going to jump on this site right now and I'm going to start betting like crazy because I can win big just like he is. Not realizing that Jack is playing on a specific server the company has set up for him that will do nothing but pay out. So that's the fourth thing Atozy didn't mention that will happen with Jack. To to basically trick people into signing up for their bullshit gambling service and losing their money to him.
When Packgod presses him more on this deal.
So why are you doing a gambling deal then? Because I'm
money. At the end of the day, we all do things for money, but
I know, but so you say you don't like gambling, but you're willing to do it just for money. I don't like Jack Doherty, but I got a call with him. No, I'm kidding, but that's just an interview. Do you feel like it may be a
Wait, how did he respond to that?
already got a call with him. No, I'm kidding, but
That's just
Yeah,
an
I mean-
interview. Do you feel like it may be a negative thing by any chance to promote gambling to especially, you know, a younger audience, considering the fact that it may
Ghost.
cause them into signing up onto these gambling sites and becoming gambling addicts themselves?
I mean, as long as they use my code, I'm completely okay with it.
Sociopath. Sociopath, right there. He was just asked, how do you feel about young kids? You influencing young kids? Thank you, house guests. Signing up for gambling sites using his code, him influencing these young adults to signing up for gambling, pissing away their money on gambling. Well, Dragon, I don't think that the question was in reference to anyone underage. When we say young kids, this is a reference to, like, just legal. Like, 18, 19, or early 20s. That's the reference with young kids. Because, yes, anything under that would be illegal. He flat out said, I don't fucking care. They're props. It'll make me money, so I don't care. She literally just openly said, yes, I'm a sociopath. The world are just props for me to make money. Come on, you stupid shills, give me more money. Don't you want to give me more money? He's admitted, wait, not that we needed him to, we already knew this, but he's flat out admitted that he doesn't give a fuck about anyone, including his own family, so long as it can get him money.
At least he's honest, but he backpedals immediately.
So you're okay
No.
with them developing a gambling addiction as long as it financially benefits yourself?
Bro, I don't think I'm gonna be starting anyone's gambling addiction. I'm not going that deep into it, bro. I'm just trying to get a bag.
But if you
That's either incredibly naive.
And for fuck's sake, I'm trying to get a bag. Like, dude, you're not a gangster. Jack Doherty, you are not a fucking gangster. Okay, if he ever encountered a real gangster,
I know the
he'd be
Divine
dead in
Comedy
2
is
seconds.
non-canon, but I still believe betrayal and hypocrisy to be the 2 worst sins you can commit. And the internet is full of it.
Oh yeah. Unfortunately it is. That is an unfortunate fact, and people glom onto it. Betrayal and hypocrisy are big money makers. He's a baby criminal. He is 100% a baby criminal. If he was ever confronted by an actual criminal, he'd be pissing himself inside 2 seconds. Okay? Him saying, I just want a bag, that's something a gangster says. And if he were to encounter an actual gangster, they'd make him their bitch in 5 seconds. He would not know what the fuck to do with himself if confronted by an actual gangster or an actual gangbanger. He'd either be on the ground in a puddle of his own piss, or he'd be nothing but a bloody stalk after about 5 to 10 seconds. Like, seriously, he's a little bitch. If I confronted him, she would not last 5 seconds. And chat, I am small. You know I'm small. But I don't give a shit. Okay? If I was confronted with Jack Doherty, I'd have him crying in a heartbeat. But you know why? 'Cause I don't care. The second he gets confronted, he hides. That's the thing. That if he gets confronted by anyone, he always hides behind his bodyguard. She can't stand up for himself, 'cause he's a little bitch. Let's not forget that.
Of him, or he's just lying. Because for this to be a profitable deal for the gambling site, his audience has to lose a lot of money. More money than what they're paying him.
I know not to gamble. Obviously I have a lot of money and I don't gamble. Like, it's like
But
you just
so
said,
you agree that gambling is
not-
you think that gambling is a stupid thing to do, correct?
Yeah.
Sure. So why would you
So why would
willingly
you
promote
promote
that
it?
to your fans?
What? Because why not? No, I'm kidding.
I mean, the honest
Simple answer, I want money. Why not promote your fans? Because they're props to me. My fans are literally nothing but biological dollar signs. That's what he wants to say. He doesn't have fans, he has donors. And the only thing he gives a fuck about with them is if they can give him money. That's it. And if he's gonna actually be honest, that's what he needs to say, because that's how he feels. He does not consider his fans people. He considers them fucking props.
answer is he's being paid a lot of money.
Just because I personally know people that have.
Cheer 100. You don't have fans, Ember. You have family.
Thank you, Dragon. Oh, are you going? Wait, Seismic? Are you like arriving and leaving at the same time? I mean, if you have to go, I hope you have a good night. But you literally got here 5 seconds ago. And only. Damn it! I should have had the Vin. I wish I had the. I need to put a Vin Diesel thing on my soundboard where he just goes family. Okay, Seismic. I wish he could stay, but if he can't, it's okay. And I hope you have a good night.
They're ruined their entire lives over gambling.
Trust me, I know too. I help people around me too that have the same problem.
I know, but you just.
No,
But
you
do you see why that's so?
Oh, you do not try and help people around you that have gambling problem. Let's not fuck with it. He does not try and help anyone that around him that has gambling problem. The only thing that he does for anybody that he knows that has a gambling problem is, dude, don't spend that money on gambling. Spend it on me instead. Like, seriously, he's not capable of empathy. Alright? He is not. He's the individual, he cannot empathize with anyone. And thank you, Rax. See, I mean, honestly, he would I would say, he's borderline psychopath. He's not there yet because he can still feel selfishness. A psychopath actually doesn't experience any emotions. But
Cheer 100. Ember would like nothing more than to reach through the internet and claw Jack's face off. Or kick him in the nads. I'm not sure which is more tempting, myself.
I'll do you one better, Leo. Take away all his money. And take away his internet. That will hurt him more than anything, especially the internet part. If you take the internet away from him, that will hurt him more than anything else in the world.
I'm gonna put them right back in once I get my code.
Yeah, okay.
Just say 99% gamblers quit right before their biggest win, huh? No, I'm kidding. Yo, don't put that in there.
No, it's not.
Chet, how many times has he tried to backpedal with, no, I'm kidding, in this interview? 5, 6, 7 times? Where he said something and then followed it up with, nah, I'm kidding? In the gambling industry, that's what we like to refer to as a tell. That he's fucking lying. It's so interesting that he says he's so against gambling when he's got some of the biggest fucking tells I have ever fucking seen. And that is he opens his mouth and words exit it, you know he's lying.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely regrets this interview. This interview is legendary. Bravo to Packgod for pulling this off, because here he just straight up outed Jack for being a fraud. He doesn't like gambling. He doesn't gamble. He knows it's bad, and in his own words, it's ruined some of his friends. But he will.
2 things. 1, I don't believe he thinks gambling is bad. I actually don't think he believes that. 1 fucking bit. Thank you, Rex. Number 2, I don't buy that he has friends that have gambling problems that he's tried to help. 'Cause yeah, exactly, Atanashi. Jack doesn't have friends. He has props. So I don't believe, for 1 second, that he has friends with gambling issues that he's tried to help. I don't believe that for a second. Just like I don't believe that he thinks gambling is bad. No, I don't. I think he doesn't give a shit. I think he thinks gambling is great so long as he can profit off of it. That's it.
Will still happily promote it as long as they use his link. Obviously, there's a joking element to that, but still, dude, Jack has essentially just been trying to speedrun the title of the most disliked creator for the past year now, and he's really climbing that leaderboard. I feel like the sad reality here is Jack seems to be stuck in this cycle of increasingly desperate attempts to stay relevant, and it's only making things infinitely worse for himself because every time you think he hits rock bottom, he somehow manages to get back up and find a new low. But as I mentioned previously, he is now back on Kick because apparently Kick does.
I don't know about new low. I think we're still at the lateral level of asshole. I actually wouldn't consider this a new low. This is pretty much on brand for Jack at this point. Oh yeah, and you're right. He hasn't. You're absolutely right. He has that, and that's what I've been saying. He has not suffered any consequence. Oh, he got booted off of Kick for 30 days. He spent that 30 days on Twitch maintaining his audience. Now he's back on fucking Kick again, and he's getting a gambling deal that they're gonna pay him out the ass for. He has not suffered any consequences, and he has not hit new lows. He hasn't. At this point, it's lateral shift. It's all perfectly in line with his quote-unquote brand. It is not unexpected. Hence why, when we watch the video of him abusing the quote-unquote homeless person, I didn't get angry like I used to, because this is all on brand for him. The complete bullshit lying, the stupid behavior, it's all on brand for him. It's honestly not surprising at this point anymore.
Does not hold their word. When they say a permanent ban, you know that's not permanent. And I guess there was hints in the Packgod interview because he said he still had a Kick deal. But this is how he opened his first stream back.
I'm gonna be one cocky ass mother, and then I'm gonna humble myself out, alright? But until then, I'm gonna be the cockiest mother. Y'all mad, cause I'm back. Everyone, cause no one thought I'd ever be back, but I'm back, baby. But I'm gonna be good.
No,
I'm not gonna be too cocky just for the first week, just cause everyone that didn't believe in me, man. But listen, I'm gonna be way more humble moving forward, and I'm never gonna fuck up again. I know I've said it a million times, but trust me, bro. It was an accident. What happened?
She actually said the fucking thing. She actually said the thing. Unironically, she actually said, "Trust me, bro." Unironically. Fucking hell.
What got me banned was an accident. Accidents happen,
No, it was
bro.
stupidity,
That's why it's
dumb
called an
fuck.
accident.
Okay, have fun. I don't buy it. I guess we'll see how that ages. But I mean, hey, at least he didn't spray a bunch of bug killer on the produce section in the Walmart like this guy did as a TikTok prank. And now he's facing 16 years in prison. So you can check out that story here because it is absolutely insane. But if you're new here, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you guys hopefully in the next video. Peace.
Jack is lucky Packgod didn't pack him up with the roasts and was cordial. He would make Jack cry with his legendary roasts cheer 100.
It really is Packgod known for that? Is he known for that kind of roasting? I kind of will love to have seen that, honestly. And yeah, the car crash was not an accident. The car crash was him being a complete and absolute jackass.